you, because this is the Minx Show. Good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening. I am here. I'm recording this podcast tonight. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Get it off my chest. So feel free, anyone that steps in, to like, share, comment. I don't care. I'm going to say what's on my mind and I'm going to make it happen. So let's get started. Now, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that has been tuning in, people that have been sharing the content, everyone that has been rooting me on and giving me my props. You know, there's a lot of people that do what I do, but then again, there's a lot of people that don't do what I do. And I take a lot of pride in what I do. Okay, so, you know, I've been posting a lot of different things that people have said to me in passing, and you know, it kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not even gonna front. You know, people were saying to me, Minx, you should just be the artist. Why are you worried about all these other, you know, indies, and you need to worry about you, and etc., etc., etc. But let me just say something. What people don't understand is that, you know, you were now tuned into New York's when you're an indie artist and you come across things like, you know, there's so many people that I'm rooting for as far as artistry. You know, I know a lot of great producers. I know a lot of great engineers. I know a lot of great artists. And, you know, it just kills me because nobody really has this mentality like we had back in the day. You know, a lot of us when we were little, we were like, yo, if I make it, you know, we all make it. You know, everybody's just on some selfish shit. And I'm not a selfish person. And I should be. You know, which is why I created, you know, minxradio.com. I created minxradio.com because, you know, there are a lot of people out here that do play music. There are a lot of people out here that do showcase artists. But, you know, I'm an artist that really wants to help other artists make it too. You know, gotta sometimes have that Diddy mentality. And as much as I hate to use him as an example, I like to have a Diddy mentality, meaning that if I try something and it's working for me, you know, I want to see the next guy try to, you know, get a little step ahead. You know, I'm not perfect in everything that I do, but you know, you can't hurt me for trying. But I want to talk about minxradio.com real quick because a lot of people saw that I launched it and I never actually sat down and said, this is what the fuck it is. So if you take a look at the screen, you know, I designed this. I mean, I didn't design it like, you know, complete CSS, you know, HTML coding, but I did most of the work. You can give me that. So I created Minx Radio because, you know, like I said, I talk to a lot of different artists on a daily basis, and a lot of us politic and a lot of us discuss things. And, you know, I figured, you know, like I said, I'm always coming across shit. And I was like, I hate when I share it and nobody shares it. So I was like, you know, I'm going to share it to my website. And people choose to go to the website and take a look at it. That's great. But here's what I did. In this platform, okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning because, you know, I wanted to first showcase like every artist that I showcase as far as music videos, etc., etc. Everybody gets featured on the website, and I know a lot of people, you know, they really don't really see other websites doing that unless they pay. And that's the thing I've always say, pay for play. It kind of sucks, but it exists, you know. But anyway, every artist that I talk to, every artist that I'm feeling, I put them into like, a little box. These some of the artists that I feel, and Be Fury, Decite, Mike Bags, Genuine. That's just to name a few. Okay. I got producers as well, you know. Then I have the artist jewels section. Now, the thing about the artist jewels section, I put it in the bottom left hand corner for a reason, because when you do um when you share shit, nobody really wants to see shit. I literally sit down every single day. Like today, I posted today playlist the playlist push referral program, right? Now this is something that was sent to me. Like, hey Minx, you got Spotify and blah 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 blah, and I even included, as you could see, a discount code. So I'm really not full of shit. Things cost money, but if I come across it, I post it. And that was the whole idea for Minx Radio. Is like I wanted to create a platform specifically for artists to actually share and network. Hey Carlos, that's my brother who just tuned in. Then I have the the voting segment on the right hand side. So I'm trying to build this little platform, and it's all on my own dime. And that's the thing that I always kind of get agitated about, because artists do complain a lot about how there's really nothing out here and how everybody's just trying to steal money. You gotta understand, as an artist, you're gonna have to spend money. That's just what it is. I don't care who, I don't know who's lying to you guys. You gotta spend money. You want to be heard. You want to have results. You gotta spend money. And I'm gonna show you guys real quick my SoundCloud. You gotta pay for promotion, people. Got to pay for promotion. You want to promote yourself, you want to promote your craft, you have to promote yourself the right way. Look at this. Last 7 days, 51,000 plays. How did I do that? Hit me up. I'll tell you. But my information ain't free. I mean, it sucks to say that, but it's not. I pay money. I take care of, hey Carlos, I take care of my my own marketing and promotion for myself. So I always come across these artists that are afraid to spend $10. They're afraid to spend $5 just for information. Information that I sit up until 4 o'clock in the morning just surfing the web, and I say, I have the product, how do I push it? I have the product, how do I push it? And these are the people that I come across. Unfortunately, people that they want the information, they want me to help promote, they want me to help them get in the door, and they don't want to, they just want to complain about prices too much. You guys need to get it together. If you are rapping about having money and doing every song about how you got money and bitches and hoes and all this shit, and then you're afraid to spend $5, then I don't know what to tell you.
Epic fail.
That's I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, I got my new sound bites. I'm gonna be going ham using them, so just don't get that mad. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about, was what Minx Radio was about. So Minx Radio has launched. Minx Radio is available. I just got wind. Oh, excuse me. I just got wind that Minx Radio was actually put in Google Maps today. And I was so excited, like wow, like my idea is flourishing. My idea that I came up with that people said was ridiculous is happening. Like, even being an artist is ridiculous. Even when people say, oh, you making beats is ridiculous. Like, I'm a ridiculous person. I can't help it. I see things for myself. I think highly of my thoughts. I think highly of myself. And I think a lot of people they fuck with me because they know that a lot of shit that I speak, I try to speak it into existence. And you want to have positive people in your corner, especially as an artist. You're going to get a lot of naysayers and haters, and you just have to have the right people around you. Because any idea, I don't care if it's music, I don't care if it's trying to start a nonprofit organization for children. You have to have people in your corner that actually will support you. And a lot of people don't support me. A lot of people don't support me, but the ones that do, they've been rocking with me for such a long time. And even when I said I wanted to do my podcast, they were like, "That's ridiculous, Minx." I'm like, "I'm gonna do a podcast, and I wanna rant about being an artist and how much I fucking hate being an artist, because I do. I hate being an artist. I hate being a producer. I hate the music business in general. But there are kind of like plus sides to it, like when you get an email or a DM, and somebody you've never met or heard in your life tells you that a song that you did made them feel better, or a video that you put up made them laugh. Oh, I was having a bad day, and I saw your video that you posted and it was just hilarious. It just made my day. That's the shit that I live for. Kind of an empath here. I can't help it. But that's what Minx Radio is. That's why I'm here. I'm here because I talk to a lot of artists on a daily basis, and some of the shit that we talk about is insane. I mean, I literally just earlier was talking to another artist, and I guess they thought that, oh, Minx is all busy, businessy. We literally had an in-depth conversation about how the freaking, we were talking about the Power Rangers on some dead ass shit. I just had to go in. I said to myself, the situation that it came to Tommy can relate to life. Working your 9 to 5, and you have a Tommy type of person that comes in, and he's just very shady, and he gets to be the captain. And I said, I didn't think that was right. I don't think that Tommy should have became the captain of the Power Rangers, and I don't know how he was able to overstep Jason and all of them, and everybody had to answer to him, and why his suit was different, and how his suit was hard, and I just didn't get it. And he was like, "Makes you right." So I'm not all businessy. I definitely do. I handle my business, but I like to have fun too. So I also want to talk about. I definitely want to talk about this new wave. I'm trying to get everybody that has SoundCloud. This new wave that I became involved with. I'm fading in and out. Am I fading in and out? Can you hear me a lot better, or? Because I know my internet connection sucks. We'll see about it. We'll see. Because I know earlier they were having a big issue, they were having a big problem with the internet connection in general in this area. So if they messing with my internet, I'm gonna be very tight-faced. But I am recording this podcast, guys. You'll be able to hear it and see it on Anchor FM radio. Or I just might start sign out and sign back into Facebook. But anyway, I'm disconnecting from Facebook because Facebook is giving me a little bit of a problem. That's okay. We're recording the podcast. All right. So here's the other thing. The other thing that I've been working with is this little application called Repost. What is it called? It is called Repost Exchange. And Repost Exchange is a website that I came across, again, sitting up late at night. I'm sitting up late at night and I'm saying to myself, I came up with an idea a long time ago about what if there was a New York Stock Exchange for music? Why can't we use our music as stocks? So I came across Repost Exchange, and I fell in love with it because I just think when people buy, like they buy followers and they buy people to listen to them, um I always consider that as cheating. I'm like, that's cheating, you know. Why are you buying your followers? Why are you buying, you know, listeners? Like, why are you buying plays? At the end of the day, I said to myself, everything is a fucking numbers game. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game, and we're all in it, and we're all broke. And even though last week was crazy with this whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj thing, I think the only thing that really stood out to me in uh, that whole exchange, the only thing that stood out to me was these accusations of payola. And I want to get into that because I was kind of confused at first. So we're gonna get into that. So Nicki Minaj accused Cardi B of payola. And people say, what is payola? What is that? I had to Google it because I like to research everything before I speak on it. Now, apparently payola is it's kind of like a pay for play. You know, these labels bribe DJs and radio stations, and they pay, basically they're paying for plays. Now, I had said to myself, how is that in any way, shape, or form not true? Because a lot of these celebrities, these new artists that come out, the little garbage cans, the little Poland Springs, and all these people, they come out and they have thousands and thousands and thousands of fans, and I ain't heard of them from Adam. I ain't never heard of none of these people. So I say to myself, how are you? It's like they come out already like packaged and famous, and their music is it's mediocre. The beats are hard, but everything else is mediocre. And you cannot convince me that these people are not coming out. That you can't convince me these people are coming out of here with all these fans. I really think this is the mentality. You are not going to click on a song if the song doesn't have thousands of streams. I don't care what anyone says. If I see a song has 10,000 plays and 1,000 likes and 200 reshares, I'm gonna be like, I want to see what the hype is about. It's a reverse psychology, and I think that if anyone thinks any different, payola. I think they don't call it payola anymore. But you cannot convince me that people are not paying for plays. They're not paying for streams. You cannot convince me that. So at the end of the day, it's like who looks stupid? Is it the artist that looks stupid in the end? Is it the who looks dumb? At the end of the day, it's the fans that look dumb, because you're kind of positioning yourself to support an artist because of the fact of numbers. If a person has 1 million followers, and I was doing a lot of reading up on this the other day, there's a lot of celebrities that have admitted to purchasing followers and admitting to purchasing views and listens. So who do you take seriously these days? Because I personally, I'm very old school. You know what I'm saying? I'm very old school. I'm not going to just follow the crowd. But subconsciously, if you see a new artist and the artist is popping, or a lot of these artists appear to be popping and they're not. And that's why I said one day I plan on it, once I get my staff and hold on, I'm speaking it into existence. Once I get my staff and I get my own space, and I got more than 3 people helping me, I'm going to be going to these shows. I want to be going to these shows. I want to be going to these showcases. I got into a big fight on Instagram the other day with some Randy, because I made a comment. I basically said, I don't really, you know, these little showcases that they have. I said which was probably the truth, and what mad people got upset. I said these people are setting up shows just for artists to perform in front of other artists. It's not like these people are bringing in people off the street like back in the day with TRL. People were lined up outside with freaking signs and shit. It's not like that. You have people that book these shows. They tell you have to bring 10 people, and 3 people don't even support you. You have to sell tickets, as the artist. And, I just don't believe in that formula. I believe that if you are the artist and you are coming out to perform, and, if I tell my family and friends, it's because I want them to come out and to support, but not on some you must bring 10 people type shit, or you must bring, or sell all the tickets. Not everybody's supporting everybody like that. Not everybody is supporting everybody like that. So I'm like, if you a promoter, you big tops, and you're the promoter, and you talking that good game, you better pack the house. I'm here to steal fans. I'm not here to, I'm not here for all that. And that's just facts. But Funkmaster Flex with this who's next bullshit, I call it bullshit because that's exactly what it is. I actually sat there one day when I put out my song, Back on My Bullshit. I do songs just so I can see how it does. First it was Back on My Bullshit, and I said, nah, I'm gonna take another song. So I took Take This L, right? Put that into the Hot 97 Who's Next rotation. I paid the $20. I can show you guys receipts. And I put it in rotation. I paid, and their fucking instant messenger on Facebook was just it was just so annoying. They just kept messaging me, and they give me these stats. And the stats said that, 54% of people on Facebook said that the song was trash. Okay. All right. Thank you. But nobody looked at it on the reverse psychology side. Okay, you got my song now. So that means you're getting plays on my song. 54% of people said my song was trash. So the other percentage of people, they just talk a good game. And I'm just so sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of dealing with these, big name motherfuckers that just steal money from people. They just steal money from people. Look at least myself. I'm the little woman. I say little man because, it's a man's world. But I created a fucking platform. So not only, because I'm gonna go back into the visual side, guys. Right? When people send me their music, you get an artist profile. I'm gonna use B Fury as an example. You get an artist profile. All right. I'm still waiting on all his information. I gotta wring his neck around about that. So I'm gonna use a producer, Frost Beats, right? I did a full artist profile. Mav the producer, right? I got his Spotify information, okay, nickname, website information, Twitter information. Everything is clickable. Nothing is mine. I don't retain your information. Your information is just placed on my website. That's clickable shit. So if you say, oh yeah, they had me on Minx Radio and they were playing my beat, or they were playing my song, at least when you click, for instance, Frost Beats, you click, it goes straight to his Spotify page. None of these people are doing that. And I did this shit for free, ladies and gentlemen. These people are charging you $30, $40, $50 to play their music, $60 to play their music. And what happens with that? You just get hyped up for one night or that second. And then after that, what happens? You're not, they don't, they don't promote you properly. You're paying money to be promoted. Playing your song is just playing your song. This is real promotion that I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. So you can't really sit there and refuse to pay me $5 for shit that could possibly be $50. This is not 1, 2, 3. I'll use another example, ladies and gentlemen. genuine, right? Showcases new project, everything. Whatever you tell me you want me to put, I put. Okay. It's enabled to be shared all across social media, Twitter, Google, Facebook. On the website, you can actually become a member, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. You could become a member of Minx Radio. No charge. Okay. I got my playlist going. Look at this. I'll give you an example. This is my cousin D's site, right? I have it enabled where people can actually purchase your music from my page. They can purchase your music from my website. They can play your music on my website. Look at that. Come on, like, you cannot be serious that you will pay Funkmaster Flex $20 just for robots to play your shit 54% and tell you your shit is trash, and then on other social media you have people telling you that your song is hard. Like, it's a scam. All these little things is scams. I don't care what anybody says. You can tell Funkmaster Flex to come and fucking see me. Scam. Okay, so you have that. Then you got the coast to coast mixtapes, whatever shows that is, the coast to coast. People keep tagging me on that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing any shows where the demographics don't make sense. Not only do the demographics not make sense, the fans don't make sense, you know. I do shit for mature audiences only. What do I look like performing in front of a bunch of zanned up kids? I'm not doing that. I just can't. So, back to Repost Exchange. Repost Exchange is perfect because the platform basically is all organic shares, all organic likes. All organic. Okay. You can definitely get a lot of plays off of that. So Repost Exchange, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Every new artist that I play on my show, I get it from here now. Because if I'm feeling your shit, I'm gonna play it, you know. And the artists, they see that I'm playing their music, they hit me up. Hey, Minx, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm in my wrong account. I got like 4 accounts on here. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Hold on. Let me log out of this. So this is what it looks like. We help artists get heard. Organically boost your plays, followers, engagement on SoundCloud, right? Now, SoundCloud, you know, which a lot of people they don't understand. You know, when you sit and shit on SoundCloud, let me tell you, SoundCloud just got a new upgrade. You know, you can get paid for your plays on SoundCloud now, so you can't sit there and pull the wool over my eyes and call me a SoundCloud rapper. Because you know what, I'm gonna start saying, yes, I'm a proud SoundCloud rapper. I'm not really a fan of Spotify. I mean, I use it, I have it, I release my music on it. I'm just not a really big fan of Spotify. And you know, it's because you're literally battling people that buy plays. You're battling with people that buy plays. You're battling with people that fucking use robots to play their shit 100 times a day, and then, you know, they look like they popping. I don't think that that's a fair I don't think that that's a fair game. You know, and you know, once they start cracking down, you know, we'll start seeing who's popping, like who's really popping. I bet you a lot of people who claim that they got 10,000 plays on Spotify, they ain't got like 5. But they got money. And if you got money, you know, the world goes round and round and round, and you get a career. So that's the thing that I keep telling people. Don't be discouraged. Like artists, don't get discouraged. You're battling people that are cheating, people that are paying for their plays, paying for their overall internet presence. There's a difference between promoting yourself, and there's a difference between buying and faking it. Okay. People are faking it. So don't if you realize, oh, I'm only getting 10 plays a week, don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Because those people eventually they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get weeded out, and you're gonna be looking better with 10 plays, and they won't have shit. They'll be banned from some of these websites for life. Hold on, I'm just trying to log into my Minx Radio page for the so I could just show you guys how I'm flowing. No music today though. No music today. I'll probably play a couple of songs towards the end, but I just wanted to get a lot of stuff off my chest because I've been a little bit upset. I'm not gonna front. I've been working real heavy. I am behind. I was supposed to drop the album. I didn't drop the album. I got a long story behind that. But the best part about it is that when you push back dates, because people just be throwing shit together, and it sounds real rushed. A lot of people that have been rocking with me since the beginning of my career, they definitely do hear like, I've worked real hard on this album, and I got a lot of good features, and I don't want to disappoint them. I want them to feel like I worked real hard on it, and I'm a big perfectionist before I release a song. So anyway, here we go. Repost Exchange. I'm on Repost Exchange as Minx Radio, obviously. Now, Repost Exchange is great because you're pretty much using, like I said, my idea. You speak it out in the world and it happens. So here we go. Repost Exchange. You're using your songs as pretty much money. Right? So here's what happens. Let's take a look at the dashboard. Right now, as you see on the left-hand corner, I got $79. Oh yeah, I can't claim that $2 to make it an even 81. Right? So here's what happens. You can create a campaign, right? As you can see, exclusive, can't help it, Minx Couture, right? So this is all authentic. You're not going to get flagged or anything because this is real people listening to your shit. So exclusive, I can't help it, Minx Couture, right? I could spend $60 budget to have a campaign ran so that people can listen and reshare it to their pages, right? So I'm going to give you, this is what I do like 95% of the day. Now you can enable your account to request direct deposit requests, direct repost requests. I wish it was direct deposit, or not accepting. So I'm accepting it because if I accept it and people are requesting that I repost their shit on my SoundCloud, then they're going to be able to give me my coins for that. So it's kind of good. So for instance, this person wants me to, they actually personally requested from me, because Minx Radio, they requested from me to listen to their song, and if I like it, to repost it. And everything I repost goes into the playlist, ladies and gentlemen. So they pretty much, they find out about what the Minx Show is and what Minx Radio is all about, and then they hit me up and say, hey Minx, thank you so much. So it works out for me. So let's hear this song. Let's take a look. So I be sitting here like, okay, all right. So my trigger finger be itching because I'm like, am I gonna repost this? Is it worth the dollar? So let's hear it. Okay, so this is a beat. Niggas wanna hating me. Niggas wanna hate on me. Yeah. Niggas wanna hate on me. Yeah. 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 So I got into it. So you know what? I like it. So we're gonna pause this. If anyone's feeling that, yeah, it's gonna be reposted on Minx Radio's SoundCloud. So I'm gonna hit repost because I like it. I'm like, okay. So I'm accepting it. So basically, uh, I get one credit for reposting it. I can follow this gentleman, or woman. I gotta stop being sexist here. I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm gonna leave a comment. So I'm gonna say, hey, I'm feeling the beat. Funny, I'm actually on air right now discussing how this platform works, and hopefully my listeners will hit you up for that fire beat. Thank you. And we're gonna write Minx Radio and a little smiley face because I'm a fucking female. And I hit repost. Boom. See, now he's reposted. Right? So now he's on Minx Radio. And if you I'm gonna go into SoundCloud, and is this my SoundCloud? I think it is. Let me see. Minx Radio. Okay. So I'm going to go into SoundCloud. And as you see, he's right here. Right there. So that just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, it's so easy. It's so simple. If you have SoundCloud, you might as well just use this service. I mean, it's free. You can purchase credits. I think for $14.99 you can get like 500 credits, but you can also start your campaign. So now I claimed my 2 credits. So it's actually a great platform, I would say, that that is available to you if you don't have money like that, because I don't knock anybody that doesn't have money. We're all not we're all not rich. So it's a good platform. It's great for networking. You can network with producers. You can make your money and whatever. So I give that a
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yes. When I came across it, I was like, yeah, I gotta link up on my accounts so that I can actually do these campaigns. So that's one of the great things about Minx Radio. Minx Radio is here to show you some of the different tools that I am using, Minx Couture, I'm using to promote my music. So this is, like I said, Repost Exchange is actually perfect. Let's give one more. Let's give one more listen. Okay. This person is requested for a repost. So let's hear it. Let's see. Okay. I'm kind of feeling it. All right. Okay.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to repost that one. You guys already know. I was trying to find something that has addition. Some of them they have it set up where if you leave a comment, you can get an additional credit. But this one, I'm also going to say the same thing. Hey, this is Minx from Minx Radio, and I came across this, and I am totally feeling it. I'm actually live on the air, and hopefully you can get a few spins. This is an amazing track. Thank you. I'm gonna put my little smiley face. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna repost it. Give me my credits. Okay. So now if he wanted me to repost something, it would have cost me 18 credits. I have like 70 something, 80 something now. So I'm gonna hit no thanks. So you guys get the concept. You know, you're coming across great music. You're coming across great artists. In my situation, I need the content. I need the content. So you know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this app. You know, I like it. I love these new sounds. So that's one of the great things about, you know, being a night owl. You know, I like to search and surf the web and come across things that can possibly, you know, help my career. So you might have to spend a little money. You sometimes don't have to. You just have to have the patience and the drive and the you know, you just have to keep pushing. So you can pay a DJ. You can pay a DJ, or you can hit up a DJ that's up and coming. Give him a little bit of money. You just hook him up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to wash each other's hands together. I don't even know if that's the right thing to say. Everybody has to work together. I'm just going to leave it like that. Just got to work together. So, distribution. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Distribution. Back to the almighty SoundCloud. Let's go back to my visuals. I'm going to go into my SoundCloud. Okay, so I'm going to go into my tracks. In it to win it. Right? See how I have it? I have it enabled where you can buy it. Everyone needs to start doing that. If you're distributing your music, you have your ISRC codes, you have all your metadata. Hold on. What account am I in? I know I'm in Minx. I have to be. Yeah, I'm in Minx. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Okay, edit track. Okay. Now, I'm going to go into a couple of things. Everyone knows the basic info part. We got to get into the metadata. This is very important, guys. In order to get paid off your SoundCloud plays, you have to put all this information. What the hell is this? I gotta see what the fuck this shit's about. But anyway, you have to go into your metadata. Somebody's been hacking my shit. I just looked just now. All right, let me go into this. I gotta check out my SoundCloud, see what the fuck is going on. All right, so you wanna fill all this stuff out. See, this song right here it's not listed. It's not in distribution yet. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this song. But you want to fill out all this information: ISRC, the composer, release title, buy link, album title, blah 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 blah. You got to get into all of this because This is how you get paid. So when someone tells you you're just a SoundCloud rapper, at least you can back that shit up and say, look, I'm getting paid for my shit though. I'm distributing my music through SoundCloud. So the thing that's important about this whole new wave, like I posted on minxradio.com, I posted up a very interesting article in the jewels section to get paid for your SoundCloud plays, right? With the SoundCloud Premier Agreement. So you guys gotta just stay in contact with this website, even if you don't want to become a member. Just keep looking at the shit that I'm posting because it's very important. It's very important. So you want to be aware that you can monetize everything, even YouTube. You have to monetize everything. So being that they're allowing this, they're allowing people to upload their music not only for free, but if you get into this premier agreement with SoundCloud, you can be able to actually get money off of your plays. And I personally, when I got into music, I was like, I don't really give a fuck about the money. I don't care about the money. I just enjoy making the music. But then again, you got to make money in order to make more money and to flip it. So it's very important that you guys read up on this stuff, especially with all the stuff that's changing in music itself. Another article that I had posted was about here's one: artists now can ask Spotify for playlist placement. So they're pretty much they're saying here, you guys can make your money, but you got to do it the right way. You definitely have to do it the right way. And this is why I love minxradio.com, because I've been sitting here just adding shit. I just recently did a review on this app called Rise. Pretty good app. Producers, songwriters, singers. I basically define it as a video classified ads for artists and producers that are looking for artists, and artists that are looking for producers. And then they have a little bit of a bio, and you could find out, oh wow, this guy has 3 Grammys under his belt, and oh, this guy produced for Janaea Ko. Like, great app for that. So I posted that. I also have a free beat from Frost Beats. As you can see, you can just go and hear it right there. No other website is doing this shit for free, ladies and gentlemen. All I ask is for a monetary donation just to keep my website going. I can show you some of the money that I've been spending on this website. It's kind of a lot of I do it for the culture. I definitely do it for the culture, because a lot of people, they don't do shit for free. I said, to get myself in the door, I'm gonna have to do something, and that's what I do. I genuinely do enjoy it, but then again, I'm trying to make my money too. But anyway, here's another post I did: the top indie blogs to get your buzz on. See what I'm saying? So it's like everything is in your face. But the main article that I'm really trying to dig into is, even though we hate Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump. Donald Trump signed the Music Monetization Act into law. So that just pretty much outlines what the hell it is and how does it affect you as an artist. But these are the jewels, ladies and gentlemen. These are the jewels. You got to come and, check it out and see what it's about. So that's my podcast for today. A couple of things that I wanted to discuss, and I got it off my chest. Next week, probably Monday, because Monday is Music Monday. It's very important that everybody understands that I am the only person running this radio station. I am the only person running this radio show. If you send me a DM, I probably won't see it. You have to email me. Pretty Ugly Ent. It's Pretti Ugly Ent. ENT. So Pretty Ugly Ent. You have to send me an email. You cannot expect me to respond back to you within, 10 seconds. So keep saying, hey, 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 ma, hey, ma, hey, ma, did you check my.
Don't get your panties all in a bunch.
I really cannot respond to everybody that quick. So you have to send me an email. You have to let me know exactly what it is that you want. I don't want to have to come out my face and say a minimum $5 donation is mandatory. But if you coming at me and you trying to talk down to me like, yo, I want my spot on the website and blah, blah, blah. Listen, it don't work like that. So, and you need to stop with the, I'm not, need to stop with that in the DMs too. But we'll get to that another session. So you heard what I had to say. This is the Minx Show. This is my podcast. It's going to be available live on a lot of different platforms, including YouTube, so you guys can see the visual to see what I was talking about. But the one thing I want all you artists to know is that I hope you're doing this music shit because you enjoy it. I hope you're doing this music shit because you genuinely just want to provide interesting insight to the culture. If you're doing music just because it's cool and just because it's everything, what everyone is doing, I'm never going to tell someone not to do music. Just don't sit there and call people trash and all this other shit when you know that you just started rapping yesterday. What the fuck? I just had to do it. I'm sorry. You guys can't do that. It's not right to people like myself who's been dreaming about this and doing this shit since we were able to write in a paper bag. Because I was writing my songs on paper bags. These are people that have passion. These are people that wake up every day and say, damn, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep going. Some of these artists out here do music just because it's cool. I get into there's a lot of accounts on Instagram where people actually repost, they post their music and they want critiques, right? If I critique your music, that means I actually literally sat down and listened to it. I broke it down into 3 different parts: production, content, and overall idea. To call me a fucking hater and that I'm a failed rapper because I say that the content does not match the beat. I'm talking to you as a producer. I'm not talking to you as a hater. A hater would say this shit is trash and not tell you why. So just accept the criticism, be fucking happy, and have a nice day. So people have told me my songs are trash. People have told me that I need to quit rapping. People have told me to stick to my day job. People have told me that I ain't got shit. But I tell you one thing, what I do have. Either you like the song, either you like the lyrics and you hate the beat, or you love the beat and you hate the lyrics. Regardless, you like something that came from my fucking brain. That's what it is. You like something about it. And I honestly really think that a lot of people, they tell me, oh, I don't like this. It's because you wish you were on my beat. Because these are my beats. I make these beats. These are my fucking beats. I sit and I create these beats. I don't have to subject myself to sexual barter like some of these bitches have to do. I literally sit and make every fucking beat. So when people come at me, like dudes come at me trying to disrespect me, like, oh, this song is whack, you should let me hop on it. Okay, hop on this Cash App, motherfucker. Yeah, hop on this Cash App. Pay me my exclusive. My exclusives go from 500 and up. So if you're going to come to me and you're going to be disrespectful in my DMs, like a lot of people have been, I'm having a lot of fun with this thing. You're going to come into my DMs to be disrespectful instead of saying, hey, Minx, look, I really like your style, I like your beats, blah, 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 blah. I'm really looking to work with you, etc., etc. Be real about it. Don't fucking tell me I'm trash just because you wish you were on my beat. I tell it like it is. For the last 10 minutes, that was a Minx rant, by the way. That was a Minx rant. It was a well-needed Minx rant because I talk and I fuck with a lot of different artists, and a lot of artists that I fuck with, they don't disrespect me. And I've given beats to people. Don't even. You can ask a lot of artists that I fuck with. I've just given them beats. So, for someone to come at me disrespectful and this and that, no, don't work like that. And I don't say that shit to toot my own horn. It's a lot of bitches too that say shit, but they think I don't see it. Well, I see everything. I see everything. So at the end of the day, when you wake up in the morning as an artist and you feel like you're never going to make it or you should give up, I've talked to a lot of artists that really just don't want to do music anymore, and I understand. Life is important. Responsibilities are important, but don't give up music because, I'm never going to make it. And don't do music because you're trying to make it. Do music because you genuinely just enjoy it. You love the feeling. It's like a high, to be able to put on your headphones and just say, oh my God, that's me. That's me. I wrote that song. I made that fucking beat. Some of y'all, I made that beat. It's a high. Just be happy. Be merry. But I thank you. I thank everybody that tuned in. And if you like and share all that, just make sure you tag me. Visit minxradio.com. It's very important that you do. I was telling people, yes, we do have a hotline. You can call. It's a real phone number. You can call. You can leave a message. I will be using a lot of my messages as radio drops. So if you call and leave a message and you're like, hey, what's up? My name is Anthony and I'm from the Boogie Down, and I wanted to give Minx Couture a shout out because she played my song, I would be so very grateful. You can call me 347-927-0933. All shout outs and requests. Every voicemail you leave me gets transcribed as a MP3 and as a transcript, so I can be able to read it on the air as well. You can also contact me on social media. I'm on Instagram as Minx Couture. I'm on Facebook as Minx Couture. I am on Twitter as Minx Couture. I'm all over the web, baby. Minx Couture. Some people say Minx Culture. I don't know where the hell they got that from. I am not Cardi B's baby. I wish though. But I definitely do appreciate everybody for tuning in. I definitely, the little hiccup I had on Facebook, which sucked. But we in here. We in here like swimwear. And I'll be back with another podcast. I just had to get one out. I had to get one out. Monday is new music Monday. Actually, Monday is Minx Music Monday. So I'll be playing some new songs by B Fury. I have a long roster of music. I always say B Fury because we just did a song together. It's called Alice in Wonder. It's called Alice, based on Alice in Wonderland. I'm actually gonna drop that on you guys to close out the show. Let me find it. That would be helpful. Oh, here we go. So I made the beat. I gotta point that out. And I just was so happy that, I was able to mesh well with an artist that was able to come together and say, from different states, to mesh well and discuss the concept and idea that I came up with this song. But it's very important that people understand it. It's very hard being me. I got the podcast, I got the radio station, I got myself as an artist, I manage myself, I just do a lot. I definitely do a lot. So I'm gonna play this to close out the show. Again, anyone that wishes to reach out to me, I'm happy to to talk. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to do whatever it is that I can do to help you get your songs heard, because I have a decent following. I'm not just on SoundCloud and Spotify and all these other places. I'm all over the world. Now that we're on Anchor, we're definitely on more platforms. So let me just go to my Instagram. I can't spell sometimes. Minx Couture. Okay. So thank you again for tuning in. And we're going to close out the show with the new song called Alice. And here we go.
You ever feel weird, like I can't explain how I feel sometimes, but sometimes I be feeling like Alice, living in a world so tragic, with people that can't seem to hack it, so they become addicts, but don't panic. Always looking for some magic, even if that means I'm swimming through tears deeper than the Atlantic. Man, I had it. Man, I had it. It feels like no one seems to get me, breaking down like a levee. All these feelings that I have inside, I get in every man. I had it. Down, down, down I go. Feels like I'm the only real thing in such a fake world. Would you tell me please which way to go from here? Would you tell me please which way to go from here? Down, down, down I go. Feels like I'm the only real thing in such a fake world. Would you tell me please which way to go from here? Would you tell me please which way to go from here?
Headed straight, skip the rabbit hole. I know I'm late, I've been dragging though. Baggage weight, heavy stuck in this. I ain't know which way we had to go. We've been living these lies. See my eyes like a dragon stone. See the fire, now we bout to blow. Exploding highs, where we bout to go. Smoking this spliff, toking that piff. Stay blowing like a manifold. Follow my lead, I can lift you up. No more down, baby, chin it up. I like your sound, we can get it up. Fuck with me, I'll show you awesomeness. Maybe we can get up lost in this. Tell me all your goals and all the shit. It got you feeling like you wanna quit. Don't you dare, you got love here. Fuck them haters on some other shit. I got your back and I'm rubbing it. The feeling's mutual, we be crushing it. Produce that fire by us touching it. If they don't like them, let them touch a bitch. Tell them hoes to go
It
suck
feels like
it.
no one seems to get me, breaking down like a levee. All these feelings that I have inside, I get in every man. I had it. Such a fake world. Would you tell me please which way to go from here? Would you tell me please which way to go from here? Down, down, down I go. Feels like I'm the only real thing in such a fake world. Would you tell me please which way to go from here? Would you tell me please which way to go